Who needs eyebrows? What do you think? I have very little eyebrows anyway. Let's just shave them off. What's the worst that could happen, right? Hi, future self. I had a thought about narrativization. One of the reasons I started Amnesia Diaries is this lack of self-story, life story. And I am interested in building what could be this ongoing, continual building of a story. But in the editing and in the shooting, it's been interesting lately. Each day's little kernel of video, instead of being shaped into a narrative arc, being shaped into this sort of like tight, digestible kind of meaning, a good party story. They have become, or at least some of them, have become choppy and about what I am noticing. And because they're about what I'm noticing, they're about what I'm thinking about. And because they're about what I'm thinking about and what I'm experiencing, they are both about sort of like my internal experience and that internal's interface with the external world. Sorry, too much Zen reading. But I think right now, in the shooting and in the editing, it is not our responsibility to our future self to make it clear the story. Maybe in the future, some grand overarching tale, some, yearly highlights video or something, some narrativization could be made, but I think in the moment they are only useful, and by they I mean the videos and the pages in the notebooks, they're only useful insofar, they're only useful and they're only interesting to make insofar as they are a daily beginning, trying every day to be present with that time and that day and that mood and that mind and that body, and not trying to shape the present into a meal, just letting it be raw, slightly washed produce, but not this pre-cooked thing. And it makes me think about processed food. So there's a study that came out recently that I read. I have no idea where it was done. I don't remember. But it was talking about processed food, highly processed food especially, even of the same calorie density as less processed food, it's just worse for you. You gain more weight, you have more health problems. Highly processed food is bad. And can that, at least theoretically, also be applied to media? Is highly processed media bad for you in some way? And by highly processed, I'm not just talking about edited or audioed or whatever, but when the aesthetic has been extremely finely tuned to a particular goal, and that goal is often to gain audiences. So, anti-narrativization, trying to keep as close as possible to the raw thing. And that's also impossible. Camera can't see the raw thing. But here's to playing with the impossible.